afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm meadsyreplays and welcome back to the channel. Today we have a couple of OP Hall of Fames for you. Two Hall of Fames in two tier 10 medium tanks, and the first one is the STB, driven by Libra from the Oxo clan, which I think is Asia server. So I think both of these games are actually in the Asia server. So we are on New Bay. Now, if you look at the lineup, his team has 3 medium tanks. The enemy team has 2 mediums and a light tank. So I mean, it could go this side of the battle up the bridge. The bridge is actually not a bad tank for the STB. It has good gun depression and it has an amazing turret. Now, he's going to the other side of the bridge. I thought he would go to the right side of the bridge, but he's decided to go to the left side of the bridge. Now, already 4 tanks have been spotted. But if you look at the minimap, his team are behind him. He does have his team to support, but he's just going to wait here and he gets a nice shot there on the Kranwagen. Has to be careful of the Death Star. He is looking, and he does get only 127 damage done to him, but there's 2 Death Stars over there, so he has to be very careful. And I do love the fact that he is focusing those Death Stars because they're the biggest threat. 2 Death Stars are of course the biggest threat, and also the E100 is sat there as well. So he's done well actually to get the damage that he got, and now that there is nothing really to get some damage from, he is now going up the hill, and the Sheridan gets deleted. See you later, Sheridan. Now, the medium tanks on his team have decided to sort of push to the left side of the bridge, and the E100 has decided to start pushing up the bridge. So he needs to back up and he needs to pretty much bring these guys to his team, and he's always looking around, and I love that from a player. He's not just focusing on one tank. He's not tunneling one tank. In fact, he is actually trying to tunnel the Death Stars, and when he hasn't got a shot on the Death Stars, he's then looking around at seeing what shots he does have. And he's now relocated because of these mediums pushing. He's relocated into this hill, or this side, or this part of the bridge, sorry, where he can go hold down, and he has his team behind him. So the enemy team have pretty much rushed that side of the map, and they are taking control of that side of the map. And there is now 2 tanks down, 2 TDs down, the Grill and the Death Star. So this position is an amazing position, especially for a tank like the STB, because of that gun depression and because of that turret armor. And these guys are unable really to push towards the STB because he has his team behind him. You can't really see it at the moment because he's aiming, but he does have his team behind him there. So you got the Jaegeroo there. There's cover. There is cover. That's why he is not looking at running away just yet. He's looking at staying, and he's looking at fighting these guys. It's a 4-on-5. The T62 is a low hit point, and you can see now he is trying to go for him. But if he hasn't got the target, he's not going to risk taking damage to try and get that shot. He's looking at whatever he can get, and that is, I find, absolutely amazing. Now, he has to be careful because the Death Star is coming behind, and at this point, do you rush one of these tanks, or do you just stay and wait? Now, the E100 is going down, which is now absolutely perfect for him, because now he can rush the Kranwagen, who is going to take him another shot, another 2 shots to clear him. And is the Kranwagen on a reload, on a full magazine reload? We don't know, but there's 1 shell. He is now a 1-shot. It is a 2, or not now, it is a 1 versus 4. And there goes the Kranwagen. 2 of the last tanks alive are the Death Star. So 1 shot each from the Death Star. He will be deleted. And even just 1 HE shot from the Death Star, he will be deleted. Now, he's not looking at running away just yet. Gets a lovely shot into the turret of the E100, and he does take a shot in return, but he is able now to clear that guy. So it's a 2 kills for him, but here comes the Death Star. He is a 1-shot. He now needs a miracle. He needs a miss, or he needs a bounce, and surely he's not going to do that, but of course he's going to do that. He now should have this guy on DPM easily. The other Death Star is not nothing to worry about at the moment, because he decides that he wants to cap, and that now is his third kill. 7,900 damage. He does have to be careful though, because the Death Star could potentially kill him with one HE shot, so he does need to be very, very careful. But he has to reset the base with 70 cap points. He has to at least reset the base. There's still 2 minutes left on the clock, so he still has plenty of time, but really he has to do it, and of course he does do that. So that is now 8,200 damage. The Death Star is no longer wanting to cap the base, and he's coming up to try and attack him. What do you do if you're in a Death Star at this point? I mean, it's he's in a great position. I mean, the STB is in a great position, and every time the Death Star pokes up now, he's going to be able to get the shot off, because the Death Star won't have that gun depression. So he's just going to stay here, and he's going to wait. Every time the Death Star pulls up, he is there waiting. He's not letting him get away with anything. He's going to wait again, and he gets a nice shot. Now this is going to be, oh my god, how lucky. That is lucky. I'm not going to lie, that is very freaking lucky. But he needs to get around this guy before he reloads. He's definitely going to be able to get one shot, but is he going to be able to get 2 shots? I don't know, unless he gets into a position like this. But he doesn't want to risk anything. He doesn't want to risk it, but he needs to take him out. Now the Death Star has the upper ground, but the Death Star at this point won't have the gun depression if he does back up. So I think he notices that, and he takes full advantage of that. 4 kills, 2,700 block damage, and he ends on 9,459 damage. He did get lucky with that bounce, but you know, you've got to be lucky to get this kind of damage. It's not all about skill. You need a bit of luck as well. Top Gun high caliber, he gets a nice Kolobanov as well, 1 versus 4, and 2,000 base XP, 32 shots fired, and 29 of them penetrated. So absolutely brilliant game there. Next up, we're going to watch an amazing, well, all I know is the damage with this game, and it's one of the highest damage games ever done in a medium tank, and it's Himmelsdorf, and it is a T62, and it is driven by Fabianan, I don't know, Fabianri. We're going to call him Fab, like, why not? Fab sounds cool, right? Himmelsdorf, T62. T62 is one of the best tanks in Tier 10. Wargamers have just buffed it and buffed it and buffed it, and it is one of the best mediums in Tier 10, and it's got a nice turret, but the hull he hasn't got the best of hulls. But I haven't seen this game, so I'm hoping it could go horribly wrong, and there could be like 3 AFKs for all I know. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. And we know it's not the newbie matchmaking, because I took these battles from Hall of Fame on Blitzstars, where you have to have at least 5.5k battles to get into the Hall of Fame. So he took a nasty shot at the beginning, which he didn't really need to take, and now he's just side scraping against this Leopard PTA. There is a lot of tanks around him, a lot of tanks. Now a couple of his heavies have gone left, who are dealing with another heavy, but there's literally it's a 2 versus 1 over there, so hopefully it won't take him long to deal with that Kranwagen, the Muschen and the AMX. The Death Star is being rushed now. Probably the best decision for these two to rush the Death Star, the E100 and the T92, but there is still a couple of tanks here that they need to be careful of, which obviously we have the Foch there, and we have the Skoda. Now he is just working this T92 down. The E100 doesn't want to know him, and he does take care of that T92 E1. And now he can just focus on the Death Star. I mean, there's 4 tanks around here, so the Death Star, sorry, the E100 is not going to last very long with so many tanks around. And is he able to get another shot? Yes, he is. The Foch takes a nasty shot there, but hopefully the E100 can now get deleted. So he's on 2 kills so far with 3.8k damage, and it is now a 4 versus 4. The 2 heavies around the other side have just been well, they got deleted, and they didn't take any of the tanks around there out. So, and it's now a 3 versus 4. He needs to be careful. There is 2 big TDs here, so he has to take care of them. That was a nice shot, and he gets the miss as well. So now there goes the waffle, and he is able to get behind the Death Star, who just takes out the Skoda. But now this Death Star is on a big reload, and with him and the AMX 5120 rushing him, he's now in the best position behind the Death Star. So the Death Star, of course, when he reloads, he is going to go for the AMX. So great there for our guy here, but the AMX does clear him. But there's still 2 full hit point tanks, including the Moishin, who has an insane amount of hit points for a tier 9 tank, and these guys are full hit points. Both of them are full, so he needs to work this Kranwagen with the AMX. The AMX is on a reload, and for some reason no freaking tanks wants to know him. They all, which is understandable, because they want to go for the one shot, which is understandable. But you know, I wish something like this happened to me. But now there goes the AMX. They are going to want to know him, and the Kranwagen is there. The Moishin is on his way. He's going to stay, and he's just going to wait. What is the Moishin doing at the moment? He's just stopped. Don't tell me he's come all this way to go AFK. I hope not. 7,700 damage. No, he's not AFK. He is there. He manages to take the Kranwagen out for his 4th kill and 8,000 damage. But he's now a one-shot against 2,200 hit points. Surely this can't be doable. Not the best of positions to start circling, but you know, the Moishin is quite a slow tank, and he is able to get around, but unfortunately does a few wait, what did he say there? Go. I wonder what he's doing. I wonder what the Moishin's doing. I'm hoping that he doesn't give him the damage here. If he does, then yeah, bad play there from the Moishin. For some reason now he doesn't want to attack. F, says the Moishin. So our guy here doesn't want to take any chances. He's already had the battle of his life with 8,100 damage. There is still 2 minutes left on the clock. He was spotted. He needs to now reset his camo. What is this Moishin doing? Where is he? He's gone AFK. Surely not. I hope he hasn't gone AFK, but by the sound of it, this Moishin has gone AFK. Has he gone AFK? At the minute, we don't know if they're just trying to troll him or not. He's not. He is still there. God knows what this Moishin is doing. God knows. Ratchapon, what are you doing? But our guy here, I mean, fair play to him. He's not taking any chances. He's not just going to rush towards this guy. He does keep getting spotted, which is unfortunate. And what the F says the Moishin. What is he doing? No one knows what he's doing. I mean, this could go in a world of dummies. Surely he has the opportunity now. Surely he's not just going to give him the win. Please, at least try and shoot Moishin. I think he is, you know. Yeah, I think he's just trolling. I think they're trolling him. So at least he's not just given up. Maybe he's frustrated that he's not doing that much damage. But the T62, you know, it's a difficult tank to come up against, especially with the DPM it's got. Now, he keeps trying to find the opportunity to get around, but the Moishin's still not giving up. He's still not giving up, and with a minute left on the clock, for some reason he keeps saying F. Yeah, why do you keep saying F? But now he manages to get into the best position for a T62 with the turret this tank's got. Now the Moishin starts shooting HE with 40 seconds left on the clock. 9,400 damage. F again. F, yes. F you. F you, Moishin. F for you. Like, because you're going to need it. And he's still trying to fire HE. That was actually very unlucky. That should have done at least 56 damage. At least. So I see what the Moishin was doing. I'm not going to sit there and call him a noob, because, I mean, with a hold down T62A, shooting HE when you're in a tank like the Moishin is probably the best option. But with 9 seconds left on the clock, he only has HE loaded. He's run out of shells. He only had HE, and he still manages to luckily get the kill. What a game that was. I didn't have high hopes for that game, but you know, 10,300 damage, top gun, high caliber, 5 kills. And I mean, wow, 2,100 base XP. What a carry that was. Fair enough, the motion wasn't the best of players, but you know, again, as I've said, you need a few noobs, you need a bit of luck, and of course you need some RNG, and you need a little bit of skill to get that kind of damage. Absolutely amazing. 44 shots fired and 36 of them penetrated. So amazing, absolutely amazing. So I hope you guys enjoyed that battle as much as I did. If you have a battle like that, please send it to me. If not, I will probably still get it from Blitzstars Hall of Fame anyway. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. I'm meadsy, and I'll catch you all soon. Bye bye.